cat turd.
Oh
Says,
boy,
reminder.
a classic.
Nobody in Washington, D.C. was ever talking about peace between Ukraine and Russia until President Trump was reelected.
What?
I don't know about, like, is he talking about politicians in Washington, D.C.? Because there were a lot of politicians that were like, hey, Putin, get out of Ukraine. That's bad. Don't do that. It says, well, uniparty war pigs have been cheering the war on and sending hundreds of billions of your hard-earned tax dollars. No, they've been sending equipment, not money. That's, okay. I didn't even know that this was a rumor that was going on. I learned this in Italy. So one of the things that we did is Rory made a friend. Oh my God. Okay, so this is another story. So remember a couple of years ago, my father sent us all on a cruise, like who took us all on a cruise. Mm-hmm. And I didn't want to go. I was the grumpy guy in the family that was just like, no, I don't want to be on a cruise. But I'm there for my kids. My kids enjoy it. So Rory made friends with a kid in one of the daycare things there or whatever. And they live in Italy. So like, okay, great. Well, we're going to Europe. And like, that's the whole reason we went to Italy, was to visit their friend who like gave us the excuse to go see a beautiful country. Mm-hmm. Like a day before we get there, they drop the bomb on me that like, oh, their friend just happened to be the daughter of the captain of the cruise ship we were on. Mm-hmm. It's like, and you didn't get a special treatment while we were on the goddamn cruise ship? What is wrong with you? But yeah, so they what was I even starting with this? Okay, so Ukraine, I didn't even know this was a thing. Like, I discovered that like, okay, these are people who politically we are not aligned. That like, they're not like super duper hardcore right wingers, but like they're very clearly getting their news from Facebook and not being critical about it. Mm-hmm. So one of the things they came up with was they live pretty close to a place that builds yachts, and there is a yacht that Zelensky is rumored to have bought with American money that was built in the yacht yard that's right next to them. That like within seconds I Google it and it's like, oh no, that yacht is like literally still for sale. It's just somebody took a screenshot of the for sale page and was like, Zelensky bought this, and people believed them, but like it's still for sale. Like, I don't know if it's still for sale, but it was still for sale when that was going around. So, but like they believe, they're like, oh, this Zelensky guy is like buying yachts with the money that is being sent for the war. And it's like, no, he's not. They're not sending money. They're sending equipment. Like, you can't buy a yacht with a missile. Hydrate. I'm out of water. I drank this whole thing. See, it's big. It's big enough. There was a drop. But, yeah, so again, this is like what we were saying before. These people are not terminally online. They just go on Facebook, they see a thing, they believe it. They're not bad people. Like, we spent the day with them.
Passivel, thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream?
Hey.
Did your subathon end? Is the Cassathon over?
The Cass cult is here. We scream at the world. We know how to find the fifth place. I don't know what find the fifth place is, but we scream at the world a lot here.
Well, the third place is where we play Magic the Gathering. The fifth place is where...
Oh, that's another hat.
I suddenly saw eternity for a minute. I can no longer speak about the fifth place.
Duck hat. Is this eternity? My duck hat?
Unfortunately.
I know you have no idea how to find the first place. The only way we know how to do it. I assume you meant first place, but you said Firth, and that makes me think of the Firth of Forth, which is in Edinburgh. Except it's not just in Edinburgh. The Firth of Forth is mainly in Fife, and I just like saying the Firth of Forth in Fife. No, you meant fifth. I'm sorry, but I'm talking about the Firth of Forth now. Anyway, point is, we're not sending money to Ukraine. People have been talking about there being peace between Ukraine and Russia. It's just, what Cat Turd is saying is that they want Ukraine to surrender and just give in to Russian demands, whereas we're like, hey, Russia, don't try and take land that isn't yours.
Yeah.
And I feel like that is reasonable. Like, it's not being a war pig to be like, hey, maybe this hostile country shouldn't invade other countries?
No, it's not. It's not hawkish to think that countries should be doing less war, not more.
Like, there will be peace when Russia stops invading. I don't see why that's controversial. And Wendell, I think this is the last one. He says, no God, no logic. Atheism uses reason like a stolen car. It works great until you ask where it came from. So logic is descriptive, not prescriptive. We don't need God for logic. Logic is just a description of how the universe works. And if the universe worked differently, our rules of logic would be different.
Yeah.
So, like, God's not really necessary here.
He's only necessary if you presuppose that he's necessary, and presupposition is bullshit.
And also, the Christian God is illogical as fuck. Like, is just internally inconsistent, self-contradicting. Like, oh yeah, we base our logic in God's nature, but somehow 3 equals 1. And like, I'm pretty sure I have a whole video going on about how the Trinity is illogical. Like, it violates the law of identity and the law of non-contradiction. So like, I don't know how you can say that we base logic in this being that whose very existence would break the laws of logic. And that's when they retreat back into, oh, but mysterious ways, though. We can't possibly fully understand God's nature. Like, okay, but you're the one that is claiming that God's nature is what gives us logic. And what we know of God's nature is illogical. So...
Well, he can't do things outside of his nature, so die.
Oh, here we go. Cassifel says, one more thing, part of being nice is being mean to assholes. Part of being mean to assholes is standing up to them. There is nothing controversial in fighting back against the monsters of the world. Punching Nazis is good, y'all.
Agreed.
That's the nice thing to do. Punch all the Nazis.
Based and good, actually.
It's like, I've said it before, and this did not come from me. I forget who I stole it from. I know I credited them last time, but... yeah, no, we need to punch Nazis now in order to avoid having to shoot Nazis later.
I don't disagree with that statement.
Yeah, it's a hard one to disagree with.
You
Is
should
this the
just
longest episode ever, says Dr. Blue? I don't know about longest ever, but it's getting there, and it's late. We need to go.
Make Nazis afraid again.
Yep, I agree. Okay, so on that note, whether Wendell's the last one or not, Wendell is the last one, but I was going to end it here anyway. Yeah. So we boycotted YouTube and then recorded one of the longest episodes of Twit Tweets we have. So there we go. No, stay. I have nothing else though. I got nothing else for you. It's just me and Suris. And Suris's cleavage, which is its own character.
I just looked at the comments on my Magic the Gathering channel about the Clippy thing. It took me a second to see Clippy, but I'll be damned if I didn't say it's funny. Clippy with boobs has unlocked a new horror.
Unlocked a new fetish, more like. You got to send me that one, too. I haven't seen that one. I just saw your head up your own ass, Ouroboros.
Oh, you haven't seen...
Is it Ouroboros or Ouroboros?
Ouroboros.
I've heard it both ways.
I've never heard it the way you said it.
I have heard it both ways.
Yeah, but you also swing both ways. So.
When I read it as Ouroboros, but then I heard it as Ouroboros, and I was like, what? Really?
Well, I've watched Full Metal Alchemist where the Ouroboros is a very prominent signal, and nobody ever says it the way you said it. Not a single fucking person.
Okay, well, like the stream if it's Ouroboros, comment if it's Ouroboros. Except this is Twitch, so that doesn't work. Fuck. My YouTube default has failed me.
Follow and also subscribe.
And as always, fuck off.
Hey, thanks for making it to the end of the video. I really could not do any of this without all of you. Those of you watching, and especially those of you who support me on Patreon. I wanted to go ahead and take a minute to thank all of you who do that, because with YouTube being what it is these days, I really cannot do this full time without the support from each and every one of you. Those people would be Red Joker, Purple Poundini, Jemshin, Britzkrieg, Jupe the Malignant, Michael, Ravalern, Mabbity Babbity, Astral Frontier, Tales of Atonement, Nixie Chan, Kiri Artemis, Limor Pinku, Love Bunny Games, Victorian Alchemist, I'm not saying the last part of that, and you know that, Aurora, Leela Ururaka, Arcton Arclacier, Kiratorian, Dren Hadamata, Jordan M, John L, Lord Bleck, Smiling Game Master, and Fireshard. Thank you so very much. But since you're here, why not go ahead and try watching another one? There should be one that's on the screen right now. And if you are a patron of mine, I wanted to go ahead and thank you again for all of your support. There is still a video you could press though, if you'd like. I would appreciate it. Just a little bit.